How can there be kind
difference between the desert
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
How can there be kind here?
There's no difference between the desert and the sea.
Oh, so then what happened next?
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Why does it have to be?
There's no difference between the desert and the sea.
Oh, so then what happened next?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
What's going on? How can there be kind here?
There's no difference between the desert and the sea.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh? What is this, some kind of joke?
Oh! Sorry. He must have grabbed the wrong amount. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so much more go. But there's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right. We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually interested to know more because...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar. Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru. The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
So, you mean the
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the Academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. The Scarlet King isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together. If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you Academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged Academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey! Shut it, Alhaitham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that...
I'm warning you.
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food.
Mr. Iman. Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got a plus. He went that way! After him!
Fresh fruits and veggies, both quantity and quality.
Wait up! It's Alhaitham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to... Oh, I advise... All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still...
Who exactly are you two? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do...
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong.
He doesn't even have a vision.
Maybe not, but he can still... Those hot-headed thugs are def...
We'll reconvene at the appointed...
So...
You were willing to part with 500,000... Okay. Well, Look, if you've been making...
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too. What else?
You know almost everything. This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell it.
This is a knowledge capsule. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the... It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, they were created as a means for... But despite over the past... Meanwhile, well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that... With our current arrangement, you're still...
Osmanthus wine take.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that as long as there is profit to be made, there is nothing she won't dare to sell. She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition.
Why do you want us to meet with...
Until you complete this task, you don't...
Fine.
You two are Outlander. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd... I'll prepare some funds for you.
What? We only just saw a knowledge cap...
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh? That's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue. Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when... That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of... However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy. Using elemental sight is merely a...
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out... Okay, then we have...
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a trader near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palate. We have unripe horror fruits, but we usually keep them in the back.
Following the paper got us...
Ronak, these two want to...
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a Sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch.
Deserves the best maintenance.
No. Look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
The warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me.
Osmanthus.
Port Ormos is pretty great. There's so many new and interesting... Sumeru's largest
How... All thanks to your art...
But when I...
Well, I never thought they'd dislike it so much.
Oh, what should...
Whoa. Yeah. Compared to everyone else, they seem really down in the dumps. Let's go find out what's going on. Hey there. Paimon's name is Paimon.
Oh, I noticed you two a moment ago. What's bothering us?
Prototype Aranar.
Oh, no.
Not the first negative feedback.
So, what exactly?
So for context, Aranara are magical creatures in Sumeru fairy tales that live for the store's 20th anniversary. This is a prototype we made to get an idea, but when we put it out there...
They thought it looked like a mushroom.
No, worse than that, actually.
This is not an Aranara. I've read Uncle Tanja's Aranara.
Toys do look better. Uncle Tonder said this carving makes me... Ooh.
Casita and Alia, it doesn't look too...
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, well, that took a sudden turn for the worse. We asked the children for their opinions.
Oh, how did it go? Has it maybe... Oh, this is such...
Oh, the kids...
Uncle Tanger, he wrote quite a few, but around a year or so...
That's right. We asked Tanja for guidance. We were running out of time, as you can see.
Oh, we have... Hey! He doesn't... please, if...
They seem pretty desperate. Yep. So Tanger's supposed to be here in Gandharvaville looking for inspiration. Should we yell his name at the top of our lungs?
Hey, buddy. What's your name? What are you doing here all alone? Do you live in Gandharvaville? Regardless, don't worry. As a trainee forest ranger, I'll do everything.
Hi, Miss Forest Ranger.
When people say, don't mind me, what... Hey, don't cry.
Huh, that voice sounds familiar. Paimon's heard it. Oh, it's come! Hi, Kale.
Paimon and Traveler.
We're here on an air. You seem kind... What a well-mannered Chuck.
Sans, there is not a lot of...
Maybe.
That's exactly why you... Here's a trick. Yeah, a tree hollow. Maybe they're really...
You like...
Of course.
Oh, people who like are enough.
Aw, you're just... So... How are you doing?
Sure.
Wow. Kale's...
Well, helping children who are lost. So, what was it you wanted help with? Okay. So, Wait.
That's right.
So he's in the area? This is amazing. I've always been curious.
Tanja's...
Even so, he must... Wait!
Mm-hmm.
Your dad? Tanja's your dad? As in you're Tanja's son?
Uh-huh.
Ah! Paimon. That guy at a car... Why are you here on your own?
Oh, in that case...
No, I'm good. Come with me. I'll take you.
Yay! Thanks, Rosie!
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
So Tanja headed this way.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Rosie! Where are you, Rosie?
Someone's calling for Rosie over there.
Oh, Rosie! Thank goodness I finally... Were you in danger?
I'm okay.
Thank you. Thank you all. I dare...
Oh, it's nothing. It's all part of my...
Really? I didn't know anyone read my stories apart from young children. Okay, then.
Huh? It's...
Whoa. Kale looks like she's about... I'm...
Are you two story lovers as well? Yes. Oh? Who asked for my help?
Seems like also, Paimon's not a finch. That's never...
Akara Crafts. Oh, right. I remember now. That small boat went perhaps for the best. After all,
what? What should we do?
Dad's saying he forgot about helping the people at Akara Crafts learn more about Aranara because right now he has something more important.
Oh, that's what... Wait, no, this isn't the time for all that. Tanger, your help is pretty vital to the toy makers. You gotta do...
But the garden that bloomed... I, Tanger, have found evidence of Aranara activity right here in the Avidia Forest, conclusively proving that Aranara... If I manage to document the first... Meanwhile, I may well be able to leverage this to assume leadership of the...
I haven't written any papers myself. Anyway, Tanja, what did...
The hook's what's important in a story. The great storyteller Tanger never gives his audience the bait right away. Come with me.
Wait, not that way.
Kale, what's wrong?
Nothing. But that way leads us deeper into the Avidia Forest. And I think I'm starting to understand why Razi and Tanja were fighting.
Just as I...
But this is just an ordinary...
You can deceive the eyes, but you can't deceive the...
Paimon's not sure what look with your heart means. Hey, look! There's a... Here's another... That sounds more like some... There's another one here! A clever...
How does it feel to bear witness to a groundbreaking discovery? Exciting, isn't it? The crude handwriting may look like a child's, but don't forget, we're in the middle of a rainforest. I doubt that a child would be able to reach this deep into the forest, and I doubt even more that they would think of this lowly tree hollow as some sort of impenetrable castle. I boldly hypothesize that this tree hollow is in fact the Aranara's academia. The notes we saw were written by the Aranara themselves. There is no doubt in my mind about that. An Aranara that wasn't so bright left a note here wishing to become a clever Aranara. Oh, I shall craft a new story for them and call it The Aranara in the Tree Hollow. How's that? Don't the very words just conjure up images of Aranara in your mind's eye?
Nope.
Well, many an adventurer knows how to take to the skies with their easily visible wind gliders, yet they do not possess the invisible wings of imagination, making it hard for them to keep up with my train of thought. How about you, Miss Forest Ranger? Do you soar into the atmosphere on the wings of imagination?
Huh? Me? I don't know. Maybe I do, but yeah, I'm fine. It's just that witnessing Tanja's creative process is a little,
Overwhelming.
Oh, yes. Yes. Overwhelming.
For now, I've decided to stay here with Razi until we witness the legendary moment when the Aranara appear in this hollow. Don't worry, I won't let the Akara Crafts Toymakers down. When a real Aranara appears, their little troubles will be resolved in an instant.
He seems pretty stubborn. Looks like we'll have to stay here and wait a little longer.
No, I think we should return to our camp first. Tanja, in Aranara and the Three Little Fungus, it says that Aranara are very sensitive creatures. I don't think they'll show up if we stay here.
Oh? Was that in the story? Ah, yes, I remember now. Miss Forest Ranger, you sure know your stuff. In that case, let's go back to camp and call it a day. We'll continue our search for evidence first thing in the morning.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Osman. Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Traveler! Traveler! Wake up! It's not the Aranara. It's Kale. Oh, Paimon's been worried about Kale since... Anyway... Hey, look! Aren't these Kale's footprints? But why are they headed towards the tree hollow? So Kale came back here alone. Is she waiting for the Aranara to show up?
And I thought this was a place nobody knew about. I never thought Tanja would find it, or that I would run into the Traveler and Paimon. If I'd known, I would have just told the tree hollow instead of writing it down. There must be another way to practice my handwriting. Now I've created a whole new problem for myself. What do I do now? Dress up as an Aranara? Oh, no, that won't work. I should be writing something that an Aranara would never say, so that Tanja won't mistake me for one of them. But what should I write? What should I write? Oh, I've got it! There's no way Tanja could see this as the work of an Aranara.
So the evidence of Aranara activity we saw during the day was actually evidence of Kale's. But why didn't she just tell Tanja? Oh, right. Kale told Razi that he could tell any secret to a tree hollow. Must be because that's what she does. And now she even writes it down. Yeah, you're right. We'll keep her secret for her. Oh, looks like she's almost done writing. Let's head back.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Aha! There's a new note just as I expected. Yes! It's the same handwriting, which means it must have been written by the same Aranara. Let's see what it says.
Ooh, what could it be?
I want to visit Mondstadt during the Ludi Harpastum again? No, that's impossible. This must be some kind of mistake. How could an Aranara go to Mondstadt for the Ludi Harpastum? Even I would never write that into a fairy tale.
So, in other words, the notes can't have been left by an Aranara.
Yeah. If you ask me, they were probably left by a passing merchant from Mondstadt or something. Definitely not an Aranara.
No! No, I refuse to believe it! I can't.
What do you mean you can't? It's not like it'll take you a huge amount of effort.
You've written so many stories beloved by the children. I'm sure you can help create carvings that are just as successful.
No! I can't do it. I thought that if I could find an Aranara, I'd be able to help, but it was someone from Mondstadt all along.
But you've managed to write all those stories without ever having seen a real Aranara, right? What makes this so different?
Rosie, you tell them.
Really?
Yes, it's fine. Tell them. I know this is the moment you've been waiting for.
Okay. Kale, Traveler, Paimon, do you I didn't want to tell anyone the secret, but it made me feel very sad and also turned Dad into a completely different person. So, I think I should tell you. Dad isn't the one who came up with all those Aranara stories.
What? Hold on. So if Uncle Tanja wasn't the author, then who was it? Wait. You don't mean...
It was me. Dad's been telling stories in Port Ormos for as long as I can remember. I always got to listen to all his new stories. Every night, Dad would give me a Zaytun peach for dinner, and I'd eat it while he told his stories. The Zaytun peaches were delicious, but Dad's stories were really bad. But Dad kept on going, Dad showed me the picture, even though I only... Then one day, Dad seemed really excited. He looked really happy. He lifted me up so... And when I got to my favorite part, When Dad put me back down...
You remember it so...
It's not only Rosie. I, too, remember every detail of what happened that day. After that, I gradually grew in fame and started making money. I became Sumeru's best storyteller, just as I always dreamed. Finally, we could afford more than just Zaytun peaches for dinner. I thought it would make Rosie happy.
I was really happy at first. I kinda guessed why, but I also didn't want to believe it. Dad got busier with things that had nothing to do with storytelling. Like that request from Akara Crafts. So I made up my mind that this time, I just want to be good old Rosie so that Dad will become good old Dad again. Instead of Dad the way he is now, starting every story with, "Dedicated to my dearest Rosie." I prefer my dad how he used to be, stumbling over words and not knowing how to end the story. That's why I decided to keep how I imagine Aranara to look like a secret.
Wait! Paimon gets it now! To sum up, all of Uncle Tanja's fairy tales were actually stories written by Rosie. And because Rosie didn't want Tanja to keep living a lie, he refused to help him with the Akara Crafts commission.
Yes. That's why I tried looking for possible I'm a terrible father. I'm sorry, Razzie. I'm so sorry. And I owe you all an apology, too, for waiting. Razzie's the only one who can help us.
Are we gonna let this happen?
You want me to help a car? Oh, I did mention with Kale, Traveler, and Paimon. I've never really left Port Ormos before. Sumeru is so much bigger, so I want to visit more places. And I also want to take pictures.
You still want me?
Yeah, of course. Come on, you're the best dad ever.
This is the happy...
I want to thank you, Kale.
Huh? Me?
You told me about telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Even though I didn't have the time to find a tree hollow, telling everyone my secret made me feel so much better.
Yeah. It's hard to keep too many secrets. And there's no need to hide our mistakes from others all the time. I made a lot of mistakes back in Mondstadt. But when I look back on them, it all feels more like a new beginning. I'm sure this experience will be the same for Tanja.
Yes. I'll do my best to become a good father again. Wait. Did you just say you've been to Mondstadt?
I just passed by once. Never mind that. Come on now. Akara Crafts is waiting for us. Let's go, Razzie. Grab that camera and see what hidden inspiration you can discover along the way.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Dad.
Razzie, slow down and watch your step.
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
Solidify!
Cascade!
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Propagate!
Blaze over! No touching!
Solidify!
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Stabilize! Be still.
Access denied.
Spring forth! Stabilize! I will have order! Cascade! Mind the deluge.
No touching.
Be still. Solidify!
All hail!
Hmm.